Hey there, my name is Xinze Yang. I'm from the Arizona State University, one of the freshmen here. And today I want to introduce one important topic, which is woman autonomy. And I believe that anyone watched this movie before. Breakfast at Tiffany's, or Audrey Hepburn, the most beautiful in the world. Let's imagine the beginning of the movie. The Audrey Hepburn stood out of the Tiffany, hold the bread and coffee, a suit of the black dress. That moment, we define it. It's classic, it's woman. And today, as a man, I think the Audrey Hepburn is all of the woman's goddess. So everyone want to become Audrey Hepburn. I use Audrey Hepburn as my introductions here. So as a man, I'm still going to talking about the woman's autonomy from the 4 different topics to support women's rights and the women's power. The first one is feminism, women's rights. I read the Congress TV show before, and according to statements from them, outside the circumstances of the social relations, many supporters of the feminism also focus on the analysis of the gender as equality and promotes the women's rights. As from the Congress and government, which is in 1920s, in the favor of the assignment about the Article 19 of the Congress. From the history, not only just the United States, for all of the countries in the world, the women's rights is always an argument topic and never stop. Until today, American presidential candidate Hillary Clinton, who is the first female presidential candidate in American history. Even most of the congressmen agreed with this agenda. As a woman, Hillary, she got a lot of attention than the rest of the candidates. A few of the stuff. And the law is just the table stuff. It's just the public stuff. How to treat the female and women's rights is all become the Americans' fault. From the deeply inside, I think about from the company interview, the human resource gonna interview you if you're just a college guy and just go out of the find a job. And the first side gonna depends, are you a female or male? And the male that got the 15 and to 19% of the get a win and get this job. But if you're a female, they worry about these issues, like the baby issue, the emotional issue, the husband issue, the sexual issue. All of this problem is dependent and a claim to the female, which is unfair. Speaking of the women's rights, I have to mention one more person, which is Buya Hanker from the Japanese anime One Piece. And she's the king of the country. She's totally a feminist. She thinks the woman could be powerful and beautiful at all. It's just another agenda, and she thinks the man is no big deal. The next topic is independent. Woman is not just a housewife. They could support themselves in any area. Women should not just rely on their husband. They could be more. I come from Asia. In my area, I heard a lot of the story about the female got married when they were really young. Some of them just got the Mr. Right in college and get married. Some of them just get married because of the family issue, because of the money issue, because of the baby issue, this issue, that issue. They not go outside work, just become housewife, like a gentlewoman. Some of the women after marriage, they have no position at home at all because they are not income one, they are spending one. From my side, I agree with the women has their own job. Find something could inspire yourself. Take the famous movie as example, The Devil Wears Prada, a very classic movie which is from the 27, and the actress Anne Hathaway, as a normal female, become a powerful woman. She was just a college guy and want to find a fashion job, and in the fashion area of the fashion magazines runway assistant of the Miranda, and she trusts if she working hard, there has one day her boss gonna accept her value admit her. My third topic, which is ambitions. Everyone has ambitions. I got ambitions. From I was a child, I want to be the top of the class. And that was my little ambitions. One of my female friends was saying, I just a little girl. I won't become something and some big guy in the future. Be a normal wife, it sounds fine. No pressure, no worry. I felt uncomfortable what she said. She was an insult woman in that moment. Many of the questions is worse because of stress ambitions. A woman domain environments in that considered of outside. It's from the burning markers, which is from the Forbes side. From the most of the female's hearts, the female is just a outside. They won't be like has a man, has a powerful, has a muscle, has a lot, and but not take the famous fashion designer, which is Gabrielle Chanel. I believe that anyone knows Chanel and everyone wants to have one. And she made an empire of the fashion kingdom. She was a singing girl. She got discriminated. Even mentioned she was saying the words of the French time. She thought the man is the only exist of the whole life. But she changed. She started from the sale of the hats, from the clothing, and she got the dates and lovers. But she never married. The last one is leadership. A successful woman has not been only independent and ambitious. There could be more. There could be more leadership style in the business area. Less women willing to present their power, and some of them think the power should be a man. A female should be a soft, like a water. From the one of the TED topic, why we had too few female leaders, the speaker was saying the problem with these stories is they should show what's the data and the women systems understand their own ability. Then the speaker was saying in the last, the data is maybe just not the huge and change of the rates. There is no 50% of the women in any industry of the leader, of course, and she hoped rather than half of the data of the country has women running the business. Even right now, no more than half women running the business or leader, as I think the woman has the same capable like a man, even better. All in all, I suppose women has the feminism and the independence, get a job and become ambitious, trying to imagine to make it happen. As for the leader, it's just less people could do that. Of course, if you want to try, just try it. Could be more confident. Not shame on you when you're doing the interview, when you go outside, you just be confident. And if you're a woman, I think we're amazing with what you're doing. Thank you everyone. Thank you for your listening.